Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Sunday evening. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, people. Happy Sunday to you all, wherever you are. Happy Sunday to you guys. Auntie D says, Happy Sunday. Hi, guys. Somebody's on it. Dear Lord and Father, we're about to start. Jesus, we so we can have a nice little 2 hours and finish early. Thank you, Lord. I pray. Amen. Hey, thank you, thank you. Somebody's joining me within the first 2 minutes. Good evening to you. Good evening. I hope you had a blessed day today and that you are looking forward to a very wonderful week. The week that is untried, don't know what it holds, but hoping for the best, right? Hoping for the best because we don't want anything but the best. We strive for excellence around here. Excellence. And if we fall short, we will make it up, right, guys? We don't give in to second best. We work hard for the best. Happy Sunday evening to you. Happy Sunday evening. It's a wonderful evening. And if you notice my topic, thank you for the thumbs up. If you notice my topic, I specifically make it so that everybody can at least click a contribution. You can contribute in the form of even to make a statement, right? I'm looking at why some people needing support. We're going to, how can we identify persons that need support? And I'm going in the direction of where not just needing food to eat or clothes to wear, but we see them looking very unhappy. And when people wear an unhappy face and they are really happy inside, they can become so angry, they can become so depressed that it affects them. Whatever this situation is, can affect them mentally. And if they get so mentally disturbed and cannot get any help, we know that it is down the hill. It's hard to get them back up. So I want this evening us to look at how we can help our fellow persons when we see them, even our friends, because it's easier to identify some of these, things within our friends than it is to identify it in strangers. Have you ever noticed how some persons can get real angry quickly? And if you say something to them, they will shout, they will get upset, and you wonder why. You ever thought about it? Why is this person get so angry? And we just quarrel. Or sometimes they just cry when they cannot get to blow off the steam that they are carrying. They will cry loudly and long. And it's like they're uncontrollable. Some are so hyper. They say, whoa, you can't, you try to calm them down and they are still so angry if they are not able. They get somebody in their way, they will unalive the person. And then when the anger is cooled off, then they become so sorry. They will say some hurtful words in their anger state. Thank you for the thumbs up. So I'm looking at how, especially among our friends, I'm not looking at strangers now, guys. I'm looking at our friends that we have, who at times we see that something is lacking. They need help. They will not come. They cannot just come to you, and tell you that they need help. You have to be able to see that in them, you know. And I am not a consultant, but I'm just using my little knowledge of how I can help persons to make them a little happier. Motivation, motivating persons. Because when I look and see how some people are doing things, you wonder where is the thinking? Where is the thought process? Do they think about what they are doing before? Or do they just push it, just flush things in their brain? And then they become so annoyed. The brain have so much things. Granted, some persons may be on things, illegal things that they're not supposed to use, and there are some persons who are also on medication. So let us look at it now. If the person is on medication, and which means that they are aware, we have to remind them all the while. Have you taken your medication? Have you taken your medication today? Don't forget to take your medication, or don't forget to put it in your bag to take to work, because you may need, yeah, we have to be there to help them along. You have to be there to help them along, because their memory, them by themselves, they're not going to remember conveniently. You know, there's so many ways. Children also suffer from, and then I realize it is easy to talk about other illnesses, but they will not talk about mental illness. Because when we talk about mental illness, people seem to think that the person is crazy. No, it's not that the person is crazy. The person needs some support to keep a balance. Needs support to keep a balance. How many times we do things in a very aggressive way? Then we look back and say, my God, I should never have said that. Behave so aggressive. Where does that anger? Hi, Carmen. How are you doing? I'm here this evening trying to start a live early. When I say early, I like start my life anyway after 4. You know me. It's almost 4:18. I did a video today on my other channel, but I can't post no more. So you put yourself on break, or is it any problem happen again? Is there another problem that happens why you can't post? I see I've been doing it a lot, and I have to say, wait, she busy, man. You, and you look so confident. Did you see my comments? I put some little comments there. You look nice with your family. I admire the pictures, man. I admire everything, the shots, everything that you put out. Take a little break. I said to myself, wait, she's busy. She's just posting. That's how it is, Sometimes even me, I will be posting things. Another time I can't find anything to post. Right now, I've not put out a video a month now, and I had to force myself this evening to put out one. And on top of that, I was so upset. I did the video and did not even remember to use the mic. It's when I was replaying it, and I said, my God, overnight, and the mic was before me, right before me, and I didn't see it. I wasn't focused on it. I said, Lord Jesus, I have not put out a video in so many weeks. And now I put out a video and I forget to use the mic. So I don't know many persons. I just pray the Lord will help persons to listen, to turn up their volume. And then my volume was just halfway up. But I'm happy to see you. And I hope you have a good afternoon. Hope you have a good afternoon. Yeah. I'm here. I say, I did a live this morning on my other channel. And I went on the road, and I was going to do another one. But the vibe wasn't right. So I just come home. Maybe I should have just did the video while I was out there. But when you're doing this thing, see if the vibe's not into, it doesn't make any sense, you push it. But I'm okay. And I'm talking about, go on. I'm talking about persons who are struggling, and especially suffering from what we don't want to say. People don't want to say that they are suffering from mental illnesses because people tend to associate it that they are crazy, and they are not crazy. To me, they just need help. They need some support. They need some support. And people must not look at a person to say that because they need some support, they are weak. You need the support to make you a better person. Because by yourself, it's going to be hard. And I don't have a problem in supporting people. I support persons on my channel. And I will also support persons who, not even on my channel, but if once I can identify the need, you know, because we all need support. Here I am on the channel now, and persons will come on. It's a form of supporting, encouraging, motivating. Because if there were no one coming on, I'm saying it right now, if nobody was coming on, I'll be demotivated and would want to come. I'm going to be wondering, is there anybody coming? Is there anybody coming? You know? But God always sends someone. Always sends someone. And this afternoon is no different. It's the earliest I've come on for this long time. And I wanted to come on from about 2 o'clock. But I said if I come on 2, I won't come back on for the evening. So I said, let me go down to 4. So it's after 4. So I said, let me come on. There are some persons who would come on while I'm on. So sometimes I can't even get to, and I need, at the end of my life, I will have to go and give some people some support, as I promise. And then I have some assignments to do. I was hoping to start them today. But boy, maybe I have to start them tonight. Because there's so much to do. And never achieved my goal today. But I don't give up. It's not every time when you set out to do things, you're going to achieve it. When you don't achieve it, you have to look back and see where something did not fit in and analyze it and come again. So today being Sunday, some persons are relaxing, some are going to the beach, some are just having a Sunday evening relaxation. Some will not bother to even cook. Just call an order and pick it up and just relax. Because imagine all week you're working. You have a Sunday afternoon to relax. And some persons in the same breath will have to go to work right at this moment as we speak because they have bills to pay and we all have bills to pay. So whenever we get the time off from our jobs, you have to use it wisely. You have to use it wisely. And when we get time off from our jobs, we have to think about ourselves. Yes, we think about our house. We need things for the house. We need groceries and all other things. But we often put ourselves at the bottom. So we have to look at ourselves. Sometimes when we get time off from the job, we need to just relax. Don't do anything, just relax. Whether you live alone or with family, just don't do anything. Because if you're going to do work 7 days per week, you're going to become burnt out in a short while. So we have to encourage people. Yeah, man, we have to encourage persons that when they have their friends, you can know. Sometimes you see children will go home and tell their parents, my friend was upset today. He cried all day or he fight off everybody all day. It's something. So we can say there are signs to show that someone needs help. Signs are always there showing that persons need help, but sometimes we don't want to think that it's that sort of help. They need help, and more so, we say they need support. Because some people don't like to hear the word help, you know. When they hear the word help, it makes them feel as if, oh, they are helpless. No, they are not helpless. They need support to make them be able to manage well. It's like you're at home cooking. You say, okay, remind me to get some ice for the drink. Remind me to make a pudding later. You know, but you know you can do it, but you want somebody to remind you. Remind you. We have to, and that is one way of sharing responsibility. Sharing responsibility, man, is good. Come on, people, welcome in, welcome in. And the day sharing what she thinks. I've been noticing so many things, and I have so much things that I would want to share. You know, we can encourage each other, motivate each other. And like I said, this channel is based on motivation. So we can see persons needing help and turn our back against them. Just as I said, if we are aware of the person being on medication, we can remind them, whether they are adults or not. You can say, have you had your medication for morning? Have you taken your medication today? Maybe they would have forgotten if you didn't remind them. Sometimes they will purposely forget, you know, because they think they are okay. But it's best for them to take it until they are taken off the medication by the doctor or by someone who is treating them. But never encourage a person not to take their medication. They need to take their medication. That's the only way situation will be changed and life will be better for them. So let us talk about it. Now, there are many things that we can do to persons who need support. Need support, especially as I'm saying, as it relates to mental illness. There is so many behaviors. I don't even say the word mental illness, I say changing behaviors. Because some people behavior directly tells you that they are in problem. They need some support. And when they start getting the support, it makes them feel more loved. And once they feel more loved, they are going to come all out in giving you what you expect. The best. Mhm. Return the favors and be happy with it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome into the live. And today we're talking about identifying persons who need support. And how can you help those persons who need support? Like I say, we have to learn to love. If we don't love, we cannot unite. We cannot build a better society. Come on in, guys. Sunday evening talk. Come on in. Until you don't do long talks, you know. We do meaningful discussions. Like up the live and come on in and let's have a discussion. Yeah. Come on in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Warm hug, a warm hug to you guys. And a very, very happy Sunday weekend. Last weekend, this time, we were all watching the television with the world football competition. Now, this evening, it's all over. We're on to something new. I think NFL will start soon. They were advertising. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Have a little discussion. I can't be too long. We can't be too long. It's a Sunday evening that we want to share. I know persons are going to later on have their dinner. Some are going to go out and have dinner. And some are just going to have a relaxed mood. Just relax. Satisfied what you have. While some are going to go out on the town and have their dinner. Some will call and order. Call Uber Eats. Come on in. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. First 20 minutes are gone. It's a wonderful day. Not too hot, just cool, just nice. The sun is out, but it's just nice. When I was out there, it was feeling really good. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. I got to do quite a number of things. And I still have a few things to do later. And I will get through to them later. We'll get through to them later. I'm not worrying. Not worrying. I prefer to come and do my live first and then go and concentrate on something else. Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. The day is going by quickly. It's going down to after 4:30. It's after 4:30. Welcome, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to the live. It's a quiet, nice, quiet Sunday evening. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Happy Sunday evening. We are going to want to look at ways we can deal with persons. We can assist persons, giving them moral support, when they're suffering from mental illnesses. I know when they're overbearing and it reaches a high level, very risky. We know that we cannot handle them. You have to get the authorities, the persons who are trained in that area. But it's even for having little talks with them, allowing them to mix with other persons. You know, sometimes they need to socialize. The more we hide them away, that's the more frustrated they are going to become. So I believe, can I look at myself? I said I would not want to be locked away. I see persons locked away in houses, they can't go outside. And after a while, they just look through the window. They can't go outside. They can't open the door to go outside. Don't you think that they're going to be feeling frustration? They will go to the door and try to open it because they want to be outside. We have to treat them like normal people, not that they are going to, behave any way, but if they are supposed to be taking medications and they are taking accordingly as how they are prescribed, all we have to do is encourage them. We go outside in the yard and let them feel like they're normal persons. Let them inhale the fresh, clean air. They may want to run and jump. They may want to just play. So we can't keep them into a house or locked up like a piece of furniture. Just that alone will get them frustrated. Because I see myself, when I'm not going to work, I don't want to be just in the house. When I wake in the mornings, I open my window. I want some outside air to come in. hmm And ever since I know myself from the age of in my teens, I've been working. So I can't sit and look. I want to be working. And when you're working, you're no more busier. So you don't have time to sit and worry about the husband or the wife who is giving you a problem at home. You don't have no time for that. No time for that. Because you're going to be so, so busy and enjoying your busyness too. I just wish that when I have a love for people. So when I see them and I see them deficient in that area, I will reach out to them. And sometimes we have them in our families, and we don't make them feel comfortable. We talk with them any and anyhow. We throw things at them. We let them feel so, so uncomfortable. And then when they become uncomfortable, they're going to become so quiet. They're not going to want to talk. So that important information now you could get, you're not going to get it. They're going to keep it. Yes, people, I'm almost at half an hour. Come on in, man. Let us share the discussion. I really, really want to share. Really, really want to share. Want people to come and let us have an interaction. And we can share, and that's when we share, we're able to help others. We can't keep things to ourselves every time. We have to share advice or sharing others. And someone will come on the live, hear something. Somebody may be in their home listening, out in the bushes too, among the trees, and they will have heard a very important point, something that they might have been overlooking. I said, "Whoa! I was on Auntie D and I heard that, and I've been going using it and it's working." So we don't know what we are going to have to say that will help somebody along the way. So all we have to do is come out and share. And then that's how we're going to build unity, uniting together. You know how many persons would have been around with us today if they had somebody to talk with? Some are afraid to talk to anybody, are afraid to talk to their family members, they're afraid to talk to anyone because of what can happen to them. So they keep it to themselves, keep it in their chest, become so overloaded that they just sometimes they even pass out, unalive themselves. They do some strange things, all because we didn't identify and try to give them love. They just want to know you love them, you know. They just want to know you love them. We do be kind to them, and they will just do what they're supposed to do. Come on in, people. They can't be so hiding away. We need to come together and share. That's what and we could even have persons right now, who is in the bush watching and listening and hoping that they will hear something that can make them feel worthwhile. But if we are hiding, they are not going to know. Yes, my good people. Summer is here. But summer is one thing. Some people are studying, some are taking on extra courses, some are doing extra jobs because for different reasons they need the money. Some needed to go back to college. Parents may not have all of it to give them, so they have to go and get some little jobs that will help to finance their way. So you see, there are many reasons, and sometimes while they are doing those things, they would love to be with their friends, but they have to be out there working. Can't be with friends because they need the money for college. Because maybe the family doesn't have it all, and they really want to go to college. Yeah, come on in, people. Come on in. Have a little afternoon of sharing. How are we going to identify? We have to first identify, then we will know to help. We can refer them to the relevant persons. We can encourage them to take their medication. We can allow them not to be by themselves for fear that they will just become so unhappy. So they will engage in conversations. We will allow them to go to public places like to churches and, be involved in society. Because we can't just have them locked away in the house. They have to integrate into society. Yes, people, we are here. I'm still looking out. I'm looking out the window. Yeah. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you, my people. How has your Sunday been, guys? I see persons coming up in the bush. They're not leaving the bush. You can write in the chat, how has your Sunday been going? How's your Sunday been going? Has it been going well? Is it the way you want it? Mm-hmm. How are you doing? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Wherever you are. Welcome. Welcome into the live. Welcome in, my people. Welcome in. Welcome in. Bit of five. Yes, Dad, we're talking about mental illness, giving support, identifying and giving support to persons. So we're going to do it, you're going to be doing out of love. Guys, let us have a nice little afternoon. Well, so guys, if am I to understand now that when we see persons, especially, I mean, I say persons, I'm talking of family members. Nobody say that they're crazy, but when we see our family members not behaving right, Don't we sit and talk with them and say, come on, can we have a talk? Somehow, I don't think you're behaving right. And let them talk out how they feel. Listen to them. We're not there to tell them what to say because all they want to know is a listening ear. And then when you listen now, you can analyze it fearfully and say to them, well, I have listened. Now, are you going to listen to me while I share what I have listened from what you're saying? And they will say, yes, or they will say, I'm not finished talking. So if it takes them 2, 3 weeks, allow them to speak. And then you can say, okay, I have listened for a while now, but I want to share something with you. We have to be friendly, guys. We can have our family members and allow them to be on the street, going to people to talk how they feel. Maybe they're unhappy about something and they're not talking to us. They're not telling us. They're running away from us. Family members sometimes treat family members bad and then therefore they don't want to have anything to do with their family members. They prefer go to strangers. And I would say, no, I think family members should be so bonded that no stranger should come between. No stranger should come between family members. I'm so concerned. But if we don't have any love for our family, you may say that. And sometimes we know people, they don't have to behave that bad, but they do need somebody to listen to them. Hmm. I know persons who just sit and cry, cry, cry. Big people, they just cry. I say big people, adults, they will just cry because they feel that they are carrying so much. They are carrying so much. So they want someone to listen. They want someone to listen, to hear how they feel, because they can't believe that they're going through all of that. And you see when you're unhappy, especially there are times when we have a loss of family member, like a death in the family, and people miss them so badly, especially if that person normally maintains the family. They look forward to getting their bills paid, being taken to doctor. Sometimes you have some families, they are so close knitted, so bonded. If one feels sick, everybody feels sick because they are so caring. That is how I love persons to be. Because when we become so caring, it would make a better society. People would not be so bitter against each other. They would not be so bitter. But if we are not a caring set of people, it's going to be hard to convince that we are loving because persons are watching us. Some people go to church every week. They behave as good Christians, but they don't listen to some. They don't really have the time. Sometimes, honestly, they are busy people, so they don't get the chance to observe that somebody needs help. Somebody very close to them. I remember I was listening to a family when they were talking. They said that they couldn't believe that the daughter's room was looking so untidy because she was disturbed mentally. And they in the house didn't know that she was, when they went into the room with the media, they couldn't believe, they were shocked. So, and it always been said that she always wants someone to speak with, but nobody. It's as if sometimes we would say that, what should I say? We don't we don't think we need to do some things in our family because our family is of a certain status. But whether your status is high or low, any illness can take anyone. Any illness. I've seen persons who are wealthy develop some illness that you say, whoa, you know. So I still think that whatever it is, we can reach out. No illness respects anybody to say that it will not affect someone. Illness affects anybody, but it's how you deal with it, you know. And sometimes persons will get even worse ill if they did not have support. If they didn't have the support, they'd be worse. So this Sunday evening, I said, let me come. You know, I looked into the media. I've been seeing so many persons unaliving themselves, some in their houses, some in full coop, some by the beach. I said, what is going on? Some people unalive even children and throw them in the bush, throw them in the river. A lot has been happening, and I don't think that is fair. They need to check out to see what is wrong with these people. Because these things are not done by children, they are done by adults. The most recent one is the one I learned of, where this recent graduate from a particular college back in Jamaica was found hanging with ropes in a folk coop. What was it that could have caused him to do that? What was he carrying on his brain so much that he couldn't get anyone to listen to him? Even if your family members are busy, you must find someone. Maybe you find a friend, a person whom you respect. You know, we have to, even after talking to you just now, if I realize, you know, I need, because you will feel the urge, you go to someone and talk. And that is why I believe persons should be socially involved, whether it's with community groups or church or the working environment, but some way should be involved because that's the only way you're going to be able to interact and hear other people's views. And when you hear other person's views, you're going to be so shocked. You can't believe that you're also going through the same thing. You're going to say, I thought I was going through this alone. I didn't know other persons do. You understand me? Mm-hmm. So when you hear other person's story, you realize that you were not the only one. You were not the only one. And some of us, families are very big. A lot of people in the family, while some are very small. Very small. And some people they don't go to any form of social events. Nobody knows them. Nobody get a chance to observe them to see that they are not happy. They are accustomed to just really staying within their own space that nobody knows about them. Yes. People them staying out in the bush. People staying in the bush, they're not coming in. I'm still here. I know that persons are going to come on. Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 people. Good morning, people. We have a little time here. We have a little more time here. We have a little more time here. A little more time. What time is it? It's going up to 5. What's a little after 5? Little after 5. I'm here almost an hour now. Okay. I came on a little bit. And there 4 or a little bit after 4. A little bit after 4. Because it's 53 and a half. Or 10. About 10 past 4. Thank you for the thumbs up. Come and join me in the discussion. It's a lovely Sunday evening, guys. Compared to a couple of weeks when we had the wildfire, it's really nice now. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Somebody gave me a thumbs up and didn't come in. I don't know who, but I appreciate it just the same. I would like to see even one person come on in and let us have a little conversation. This is such an important conversation, and I really feel for persons who are out there who are looking for help and don't know where to turn. And here we are, where we have a platform that we can share. Persons can just go randomly at it and and share with their friends and get something from it how they can do it. So I'm almost completing the first hour, and I was hoping to do another hour, but depending on how persons come on, if I go another hour, I'll do other persons will come, so I won't have to be the only person talking. Because I want persons to learn about how they can show love to persons who are suffering from, and it has to do with loneliness too. Feel that nobody cares, that nobody loves them. Mm-hmm. I listen to persons who make a lot of loud noise and quarrel and make loud cussing. And when you listen, check it out, they have no reason to behave the way they do. Mm-mm. But something is biting them. They feel uncomfortable and they don't know how to say it. So we who know better now must try to listen, and then while we listen, we encourage them along. You'll be surprised how much further they will go. Mm-hmm. Come, let's have a talk, guys. I got up so early this morning. I've done so many things. And if I had followed hours when I was in the bed, it's like I just want, every time I lift my head, I'm going back to sleep. I'm going back down. Every hour. And I have to force out myself, you know. When I look and see so much things that I had done, I say I have to start my life early. I'm not going to wait until 5:30. And here I am, almost finishing an hour. I started almost an hour earlier. So I can go a little with some more time. When I'm finished with this live now, I may do a live about 10 o'clock, but I'm not too sure. So I make sure I do this now. I think this is the first one, yes, for the day. I did one on the other channel this morning because I wanted to share both channels. And then I did a video. Guys, you can check out the video, you know. It's about Socks, the Great Socks Adventure. Another YouTuber who who met in an accident and fell from his bike. I don't know how it all went, but he damaged his ankle. We are told that his ankle could be broken. Seems as if he has broken legs. So just hoping for the best for him. And he's working on his house in a nice house that he started very big. So I don't know if he's going to have to delay it and wait until his foot get better, or if he's going to get support that he can push along and do it. But you know, when it comes to bike riding, you know, your body is so exposed. And anything happen, your body gets all the blow. But I'm happy that he did not succumb to his blow because he could have passed on. He could have hit his head, you know. So he's going to need all the support that he can get. Now guys, I fully reached the hour. Fully reached the hour. So I need your help now to come and let us have the rest of the conversation. And if that people had come in, I could have ended the live just about now. If I can go a little more. Can go a little more. So then, after this live, I may be able to do a video. Mhm. I may be able to do a video. But I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm just going to see how well this live can go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Let us have a nice little wrap up. Let us go. Don't even have this thing. But not come on here, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is really, really slow. I don't know what is happening. It's really slow. Yeah. Okay, that's how it goes. People just come and give me the thumbs up. Lord. Yes, sir. I'm not ready. I don't know how much percentage I have now. Let's see that. 60. Let's see. That's 64, 84. 84. Mm-hmm. Shoot. Wow. Ooh. 5:35. 5:27. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, salted nuts saying support should be given so that they can develop a feeling of trust. Of course. Oh, it is again. People need to be more living, I don't know, I mean, living and concerned, or maybe you mean loving, living and concerned for others, right? Don't think about themselves. And the next one is never too old or too young to feel lonely and in need of love. That is so true. So, so true. We need to think of others, as people need affection. And when they get support, I believe they will be able to function. They will, get back into society. We don't wait until when they are down and out. We identify these things before, right? So if we're able to identify before, then make it better for them and for society. They can integrate into society too. Make it better. It's so sad. It's so sad when we see persons going down without any form of support. Nobody paying them any mind. Even recommending them to things or organizations that can help them. Once we see it, it means that we identify it. So if we identify it, we should be able to recommend them to, where they can get full support. Because we by ourselves may not be able to give all the support, but we can start, identify, and tell them where they can go and get a complete bargain in order for them to be so out of that sort of situation that they're in. Because mental illness is real, Oh my God, so many persons you see, hear about them in the media. You don't know that they have it until it's gone way bad. And then the family get embarrassed and don't want to do anything about it. I'm just hoping for the best for everybody. Everybody at some point in time will get into a depression. Some depression are so long and lasting that you can't even get out of it. You know, it's long and lasting, man. People just get worn. You just get worn. You just do that. People just, try their best to see how much they can offer. It's not easy. And look at former Miss Jamaica. She ended up some weird things she did, because of no one knew that she was suffering until when it was so so late. She was crying out, but no one was really paying her that sort of attention because they didn't think it was so serious until what happened. So sad. Such a beautiful person. And to end up like that. We're going to go to live a little more to see if persons will come on and say something. One little thing I have to do, a little mopping, a little work later, straighten up. Thanks, first persons who have given some support. I'm not going to leave, I'm going to hang on a little more Run the live a little more Sunday evening, see if persons will join the live and give their views as well. It's never yet too much. I was expecting a more robust approach towards it. But people are really, I realize people are shying away. Like there's a it is, a stigma is attached. And that's why it can't be any better. So sad. Stigmatized. It is so stigmatized. Well, it's a lovely Sunday evening. I'll run the live a little more, see if persons will join and give their input. Well, every little point is important. Every point is important. Mm-hmm. Come guys, we have a few minutes more to go. Another 20 minutes or so. If we get some views, we can go longer than the 20 minutes. But we really want some input now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Being teens, man, looking at their mannerisms. Okay, looking at their mannerisms. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm going to end the live right now, 2.5 hours. I'm going to end it right here.